Hello YouTube, how you doing? This is me, Murdy again, and I'm going to tell you another story about how I bought a Tandy 1000. It was in the 80s, and I went to a place called Radio Shack, which is now called The Source, and I walked in and I looked at this computer, and it was $899, and I was looking at it and I was thinking, should I buy it? A little bit expensive. So I waited for a couple of months, and then I decided to save up some money, and I bought it. And the guy that tried to sell it to me said, no, don't buy it. You will never like it. And so I said, well, I'm going to buy it. I had the money. Here's $800 and some dollars. I think it was over $900. So I had $900 saved up, over $900. And so I bought it, brought it home. My mom asked me, well, what's that? And I said, well, it's a Tandy 1000. And she says, oh, you bought it? I said, yeah, I bought it. And I saved up all my money and I bought it. So I hooked it up, and what I did was I hooked it up and I turned it on, and this little light came on, and it was like, enter what? And then there's weird liney things I didn't understand, so I couldn't figure out how to use it. So I went to my friend's place. I was like, oh geez, he's a computer programmer. He would know how to use this. So I went up there and I knocked on his door, and his mom answered, yeah, is he home? Yep, I went upstairs, I went to his room, and I said, buddy, I need your help. He was like, what? Oh no. You bought a computer. Yeah, I bought a computer. I need your help. He goes, you bought a computer, you don't know how to use it. Yeah, that's right, I don't know how to use the computer. It has these wiggly thingies, I don't know, codes, I don't know what it's a DOS, I don't know. He was like, okay, I'm coming over, I'll show me what the computer is. So I take him up to my room, take him upstairs, I show him my computer, he's like, oh my god, you bought a Tandy 1000 HX? That's the most expensive computer I've seen in a long time. I was like, yeah, I did. How much did you pay for it? I said, well, it's over $800. Well, that's what I paid for it. Here, you fix it. He goes around, he fiddles around with it, he puts in, oh, you got in DOS this? Yeah, I got DOS this. Put it in, put this in, and I could play all my games on it. Thanks to him, I could play. And then I was like, oh, that's cool. So then I go to the drugstore, and there's these computer magazines. Oh, I'm going to buy this one. I bought this one. I got this one. I got 3 magazines. I was looking through them. Oh, there's programming. Oh, maybe I could try to program on the computer. So, next day, my buddies, I'm just sitting there. Hello, yeah, this minute. He's like, what are you doing? I'm programming. He looks at me and is like, programming? Really? How did you program? I show him the book. He was reading the book. He's looking at the computer, looking at the book, looking at the computer, looking at the book. He was like, oh, you're doing pretty good. Yeah, but is it okay though? Because he's a computer programmer, and he's looking over the computer program. He's like, oh, this line is wrong. That line is wrong. This one is wrong. This one's wrong. I was like, but it says that all in the book. Yeah, but you gotta do it in the right order. You did it in a mix-up order. Oh, okay, so he fixes the computer. He was like, oh, then the program worked. And we made a lot of funny programs on Tandy 1000 HX. And the thing is that nowadays, you don't have to do that. You just open up your computer, go Gmail, do this and that. It's easy. But back in my day, when you buy a computer, you got to program it, you got to know programming, you got to do this. So that's what I was doing. I'm not a computer programmer. I still don't know nothing about computer programming. I have no idea how to program a computer. All I do is I turn it on, go to my Gmail with my mouse and all that. Yeah. So that was the hardest thing to do, is learning computer programming. But I would never, ever, if I were to go back in time, tell myself, okay, Marty, maybe you should not have bought that computer because it wasn't a very good computer to use at the first time. But later on, once I got onto the computer, and then I asked my friend if I could get on the internet with a Tandy 1000HX. He said, yeah. So we had a phone cable, and we plugged into the back. We made another cable down to the phone line, plugged it in. I don't know if that's legal or not, but whatever. Then we went there, we were on the internet. That was fun, which was boring, because now the internet is more better. But I mean, at that time we could play Wolfenstein, we could go on chat sites, talking to people. We couldn't go on Facebook. I don't know if Facebook was around then. Well, we couldn't go on Facebook. Like weird websites, like gaming sites, not the illegal sites or sex sites. We never went on sex sites. Couldn't find them. So then we never even tried to go on YouTube back in the day because we didn't know it existed. So that was it. So, but to me, I wish I still had that old computer. Well, just for, memory's sake and stuff. But nowadays, kids don't realize what we had back in the day. What we had to do to get online back in the day, to dial up was the hardest thing to do. Dial up, yes. And then we went on AOL. That's how I got on a computer back in the day, because I had those discs, AOL.com. Put a disc in, get online. Now you don't even need that. I don't even know if AOL still exists. So, anyways, that's my story. Thank you, YouTube, and I hope everybody has a nice and good day.